Alright everyone, I'm live again for the second time today. We're commentating a triathlon match. We have Yoshimi versus Kzyoi. I'm gonna butcher that one, but you know what I'm talking about. It's the right player on the screen. It looks like we have a Mr. T-Spins opening starting. Yoshimi had first pick of the mode and they chose zone battle. That's what we're seeing here. Oh, Kzyioi's having some very unfortunate misdrops on their side. Yoshimi's just laying it on. I have quite the experience watching Yoshimi play because I've seen them participate in 1v1s with Shen late at night. They go crazy, dude. It's honestly insane to see the kind of gameplay that they put out, and you just saw an example of it. 130 drops per minute, eclipsing 2 PPS. And then Kzyoi speed's more on Earth, but you know. Yeah, but it looks like the pressure's getting to them. They are misdropping quite a lot. Yoshimi is too, but Kzyoi more notably. This zone battle round might be over quick. We still have 2 other modes. I'm particularly interested in seeing classic score attack come from these players. Another Mr. T-Spins open coming from Yoshimi. At least I believe it is. Mr. T-Spins open. Not Nitro's Yoshimi or Nasami. I just said Yoshimi. It's not the Nasomi concentration. But they're forecasting T-Spins all over the place here. Interesting to note how Kzyoi has filled their zone meter faster. They're trying to avoid using it right now. They want to use the zone in the defensive position, which is generally better if you're worse on paper. With Yoshimi compared to most players in this tournament, everyone's going to be worse on paper than them. That's just how it is. But in practice, zone battle can do a lot of things to make people who are slower or have less efficiency shine. And we see IRS being used to its best advantage. However, Yoshimi just outside of the zone is still pumping attack. That's amazing to see. And when you're absorbing lines like that, you just can't really do anything about it. The zone battle portion swiftly going to Yoshimi. However, I'm interested to see how Kzyoi shows in score attack and classic score attack. Yeah, Yoshimi's definitely one of the top seeds. Kzyoi is going for CSA. And Kzyoi will also have the first level pick. So we're picking level 10 first for classic here. They have the choice as well. Doesn't level 10 have equivalent speed to level 12? I just find it interesting how 10 was the pick. Okay, 10 is equal to 9. That makes a bit more sense. I like the mention in the chat made by Kzyoi taking the lead early with 1 point. However, Yoshimi is starting to show off their classic skills here. Already taking, I believe, 2, maybe even 3 Tetrises at this level. Coming in for the 4th. They have 100% Tetris rate so far, if I recall correctly. Well, Kzyioi's having some trouble keeping their stack clean. I really think they should have taken that triple. It would have been a lot more safe. The Yoshimi now has a SE stack, though they're making the most of it. Kzyoi has an interesting stack. They have these 2 lines on the bottom They've just opted to left well entirely on top of them. Didn't burn with the T piece as well, which was probably a much more safer choice, because there they just wasted 3 lines taking a double, single, and I think they even took a triple after that. But pressure does make us jump to inconclusive decisions. Oh, looks like Yoshimi's stacking up for a T-spin. Oh, they missed it though. That's unfortunate. Oh, they had a chance to do another one, but it looks like they're playing safer. They're not taking it. Meanwhile, Kzyoi's over there at the dairy farm, making some cheese on their board. Yoshimi has kept a relatively clean stack, and when they were not in a clean phase, they were trying to get out of it to the best of their ability. And they were succeeding. They were finding the digs that they needed to find. Kzyoi over here. Oh, with that misdrop, it's looking unfortunate. 40,000 lead from Yoshimi. Dealing with a 19 drought is the maximum for this game. Yoshimi also opts to pick level 10. I think Kzyoi got the first Tetris this time around as well. I think he also did in the last game. Ooh, yes, smart play from them to take the triple there. They would have had a stack that was way too high if they took a Tetris. Ooh, did Yoshimi hesitate and hang that piece? Nice T-spin though, but it's not leaving them in a clean situation. But Kzyoi stacks high. They get the eye piece at the perfect time for the Tetris. Yoshimi's just hanging in there. Not really getting the best pieces that are needed for this, resulting to a lot of T-spins. Having to create a delayed burn there. Z piece. Needs to say Yoshimi's not in the best spot to prep for Tetrises. Though they're burning, they are Tetris ready. And they get one. Down by 1 Tetris. Kzyoi's also Tetris ready, taking some nice burns. They grab that Tetris, up by 2 Tetrises now. Getting the exact pieces they need for their stack. Amazing. Yoshimi finding strides now, also being able to get Tetrises. T-piece to fill in that side is not necessarily ideal. This is a much more closer match than the last one. We're seeing both players playing at their best. Or it couldn't necessarily be their best, but they're both playing at a good level. Oof, that is a really rough spot for an eyepiece. This is going to give Yoshimi some room to narrow the gap. But they both returned to clean stacks. Yoshimi just leaving that line at the bottom of the board. Ooh, they're in a tuck situation. They opt to take that clear and then a tuck instead. But oh, that would have been a pretty high tuck if they managed to get it. Kzyoi in a... Or they were in a pretty decent stacking situation, but A, they weren't getting the pieces they need, and B, that misdrop right there on the J piece is quite unfortunate. However, they are managing to seem to find a pretty good dig. Good to not lay that piece flat. Ooh, last minute decision from Kzyoi there. You saw he barely was able to shift that O piece. That was amazing. Still managing to hang on by just over a Tetris. Transition will be coming soon at 100 lines. They will finally start increasing by speed every 10 lines that they clear. Ooh, holes have to be made in the stack on Kzyioi's side. Looking to just get down as fast as possible rather than stacking on top of it. This is the move. Remember, at these speed levels, a left well is, oh, they missed the wall kick. Because remember, wall kicks are not in this rotation system. This could change the entire pace of the match. Yoshimi started to finally gain a lead. Unfortunate compromises are having to be made on Kzyioi's side. They're both transitioning now at level 11. Both had a similar amount of lines, 101 compared to 104. Yoshimi up by nearly a Tetris and a half. Actually, closer to 2 Tetrises. Oh, and there are some unfortunate misdrops on both sides, actually. Though it looks like Yoshimi's misdrop is more of a compromise. Hanging that piece on Kzyioi's side was nowhere near intentional, and you can tell. Yoshimi making it into the 12th level now. Oh, they really tried to make that over, and then they also tried to go for the T-spin. That's so unfortunate. Up by 38,000 points, nearly the same margin both times. Very similar matches there, but we saw more of Kzyioi's classic potential.